My beloved child, come close to me now, for I have waited for this moment with a love that has never grown tired, never grown weak, never stepped away from you even for a single breath. I am speaking to you now because I know your heart has been longing for something deeper, something truer, something that the world could not give you no matter how hard you tried to find it. I have watched you search, I have watched you hope, and I have watched you hide your pain behind quiet smiles and gentle words. But I know you, my child. I know the story behind your eyes. I know the weight you carry. And I know the questions you have whispered in the silence when you thought no one could hear. I heard every one of them, and I have come now to speak to you with a love that no one else can speak with, because no one knows you the way I do. You have walked through days that felt heavy, nights that felt endless, and moments when you wondered if you were moving forward at all. And though you tried to stay strong, though you kept going, though you kept giving, something inside of you kept whispering, there must be more. And that whisper was me. That longing was me. That pull inside your soul was my hand gently touching your heart, reminding you that you were made for more than fear, more than worry, more than the noise of this world. You were made for me, and you were made for this moment, right here, where your heart and my voice meet. Do not be surprised that this message found you today. Nothing in your life happens by accident, and especially not this. I have been guiding you gently, step by step, thought by thought, until your heart was ready to hear me speak to you in a way that would reach deeper than anything you have heard before. You may think you stumbled onto this message, but my child, you did not stumble. I led you. I placed this in your path because you have cried out to me in ways you did not even realize. Your sighs were prayers. Your tears were prayers. Your hopes were prayers. And I have answered not with thunder, not with fear, not with judgment, but with my voice whispering lovingly to you now. I want you to rest for a moment. Breathe, let your shoulders loosen, let your heart soften. This is a safe place. You are safe with me, you are seen, you are known, and you are loved more than you have ever understood. For so long you have carried your burdens quietly, feeling as if you needed to be strong for everyone else. You didn't want to worry anyone. You didn't want to be a burden. You didn't want to show how deeply you were hurting inside. But I saw it. I saw the moments when you sat alone with your thoughts and wondered if anyone truly cared. I saw the moments when you said, "I'm fine," but inside you were trembling. And I want you to know, from the very depth of my heart, you have never been alone in a single moment of your life. I have walked with you through every valley, through every confusion, through every heartbreak, through every disappointment. When you couldn't hold yourself up, I held you up. When you didn't know what to do, I surrounded you with quiet strength. When you thought you were forgotten, I was remembering you with a love that never fades. My child, I know you think you've made mistakes. I know you look back sometimes and ask yourself, why did I do that? Why did I go that way? Why didn't I trust sooner? But hear me, not one moment of your life is beyond my ability to redeem. Not one wrong turn is beyond my ability to guide back into purpose. Not one scar is beyond my touch. Everything you've lived through, the joys and the pains, the losses and the victories, the dark nights and the hopeful mornings, all of it matters. All of it shapes who you are, and all of it is held in my hands with tenderness. There is nothing in your life that I cannot use for good. There is nothing broken that I cannot repair. There is nothing wounded that I cannot heal. There is nothing wasted when it is placed in my hands. You may feel small, but what you carry inside you is precious to me. You may feel tired, but I know how to renew you. You may feel uncertain, but I am certain of my plans for you. I want you to hear this clearly. You are my child, and because you are my child, you are never forgotten, never overlooked, never lost. I have counted every breath you have taken. I have seen every sunrise you have watched. I have stood with you in every storm, even when you didn't feel me. I have held you in moments when you thought you were falling apart. I have whispered strength into you when you thought you had none left. I have protected you from things you never knew were coming. And I am still doing it, even now. You have questioned your purpose, wondering if there is something more meaningful for you to do in this world. I want you to know that you matter more than you realize. Your life is not small. Your prayers are not small. Your presence is not small. Every act of kindness, every moment of love, every sacrifice you have made, I have seen all of it, and none of it was in vain. The world may not always celebrate you, but heaven has watched your life with joy. I am proud of you, my child. More proud than you know. You have survived things that would have broken others. You have kept faith alive even when your heart was weary. You have gotten back up when you didn't think you could stand again. And today, I speak to you not as a distant God, but as a Father who has walked every step with you. I want you to open your heart now, because I am about to lead you deeper. There are truths you need to hear, there is comfort you need to receive, and there is healing I want to pour into your life. Do not be afraid. Do not pull back. Do not say, "This is not for me, it is for you." I planned these words for your ears. I shaped this message for your heart. What you are hearing now is the beginning of a new chapter, a quieter chapter, a gentler chapter, a chapter filled with my presence in ways you will feel more clearly than before. I am taking your hand now, and I will not let go. Stay with me. Listen deeply. Let my love settle into the places where you have felt empty. Let my peace breathe into your spirit. For I am here and I am speaking to you because you are precious to me. For I am here and I am speaking to you because you are precious to me. And as you continue to listen, I want you to let your heart become still enough to feel the truth of my presence surrounding you. For so long you have carried your thoughts, your worries, and your memories as if you had to sort through them alone. But now I want to sit with you inside those thoughts. I want to walk with you through those memories. I want to help you understand not only what you have lived through, but also what those experiences have shaped inside you, because much of what you call weakness, I call growth. Much of what you call failure, I call learning. Much of what you call lost time, I call preparation. You see your life in pieces, my child, but I see it as a whole, a tapestry woven with purpose, meaning, and love. There are things inside you that you rarely speak about, things you have carried for many years. Old disappointments, old regrets, old fears. Some of them come from moments when you felt others did not understand you, or when life took a turn you did not expect. Some come from people who hurt you, sometimes without meaning to, and sometimes because they themselves were hurting. And some come from decisions you made, times when you thought you should have been stronger or wiser or more patient. You hold these memories like heavy stones, and they weigh you down in ways you do not always notice. But listen to me, my child. I do not see those stones when I look at you. I see your effort. I see your endurance. I see the quiet courage that grew inside you even when you didn't realize it was growing. You have lived long enough to know that life does not always follow the path you imagined. People leave, seasons change, and circumstances shift in ways that you sometimes wish they wouldn't. But I want you to remember something now, something deeply important. Through every change, through every shift, through every loss, I have remained constant. My love for you has not wavered. My hand has not withdrawn. My heart toward you has never turned cold. You may have felt uncertain at times, but I have never been uncertain about you. You may have felt unworthy at moments, but I have never seen you as anything less than my beloved child. Think back on your life for a moment. Think of the times when you didn't know how you were going to move forward, and yet you found the strength to continue. Think of the moments when someone's kindness touched you at just the right time. Think of the days when you could not explain the peace you felt, even though nothing around you had changed. These were not coincidences. These were me, my child. These were my quiet ways of reminding you that I was with you, guiding you, comforting you, and giving you strength when your own strength was fading. There are wounds in your heart that took years to form, and I know they cannot be healed by a single moment. But I also know this: healing begins when you let me into the places where you have been afraid to go. Healing begins when you stop pretending to be strong and allow yourself to lean on me. Healing begins when you stop judging yourself for the moments when you fell short. You are harder on yourself than I have ever been. You hold yourself to standards that I never placed on you. I do not expect perfection from you. I expect sincerity. I do not expect you to have all the answers. I expect you to trust me enough to guide you. I do not expect you to never fall. I expect you to let me lift you when you do. And I have lifted you many times even when you did not feel my hands. Many of my children think that their age has placed them on the edge of their usefulness. But hear me clearly. Your life still matters. Your presence still matters. The world may not always honor the wisdom you carry, but I do. I treasure it, I see the beauty of your years. I see the strength it took to get here. I see the faith that has grown inside you, sometimes slowly, sometimes painfully, but always steadily. Your journey has not been wasted. Your experiences are not meaningless. And your story is far from over. There are people in your life who look at you and see only the surface, the age in your hands, the lines on your face, the quiet way you move through your days. But I look deeper. I see the years of love you have given, the sacrifices you have made, the mornings you got up even when your heart felt heavy. I see the nights when you prayed quietly for others, when no one knew you were praying. I see the moments when you chose kindness over anger, forgiveness over bitterness, faith over fear. These things matter to me more than you know. These things echo in eternity. These things shape heaven's joy. My child, do not think your best days are behind you. Your best days are the days when you walk closely with me. And those days can begin now. You do not need youth to experience my presence. You do not need energy to feel my peace. You do not need perfect circumstances to receive my blessings. You only need an open heart, and you have that. Even if your heart feels tired, even if it feels worn, even if it feels bruised, it is still open enough for me to enter. It is still open enough for me to fill. It is still open enough for me to renew. You have asked me many questions over the years. Questions about why certain things happened. Why certain people changed, why certain seasons ended the way they did. And though you may not have received all the answers you hoped for, I want you to know this: nothing in your life has been wasted. Nothing has been overlooked. Nothing has slipped through my fingers. The moments that hurt you became places where compassion grew. The moments that confused you became places where trust deepened. The moments that disappointed you became places where wisdom took root. And all of it, every part of it, has shaped the person you are today, a person I love, a person I cherish, a person I am proud of. If you could see yourself the way I see you, even for one moment, you would never doubt your worth again. You would never question whether you matter. You would never compare yourself to others. You would never think that you are not enough. Because when I look at you, I see beauty. I see resilience. I see tenderness. I see a heart that has been bruised but still beats with hope. I see a soul that has walked through storms and still believes in light. I see my child, my creation, my beloved. And I want to take you deeper still. I want to guide you into a peace that is steadier than the fear you have carried. I want to lead you into a love that is stronger than the disappointments you have endured. I want to show you that even now, even here, even in this stage of your life, there is more for you, more comfort, more clarity, more closeness with me. The world may think your steps are slowing, but your spirit can grow stronger than ever. Your body may grow older, but your soul can shine brighter than it ever has before. You are not at the end. You are in a sacred season, a season where my voice becomes clearer because the noise of the world has grown quieter. So stay with me, my beloved child. Lean into my words. Let me hold your heart, for there is more I want to give you. More I want to reveal to you, more I want to speak into your life. And it begins with this gentle truth: you are loved beyond measure, and I am with you still, and I am with you still. And because I am with you, I want you to feel the weight of your fears begin to lift, even if only a little at first. I want you to feel something gentle awakening inside you, a quiet hope, a soft peace, a reminder that life is not over, that blessings can still rise like the morning light, that joy can still enter your days quietly and unexpectedly. My child, you have walked through so much, and yet your heart still has room for hope. That is not weakness, that is strength, that is faith. That is the beauty I placed within you long before you took your first breath. You may not realize this, but every step you take toward me, even the smallest one, brings more light into your life than you can see right now. You may think, how can I change anything at this age? How can I begin again? But hear me, your journey with me is not about age or strength or what your body can or cannot do. It is about your heart, and your heart is still capable of receiving my love in ways that can transform the rest of your life. You are not too late. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are exactly where you need to be to receive what I want to give you now. You have spent years giving strength to others, years being patient, years being responsible, years holding yourself together even when you didn't feel strong, and I honor that. But now I want to strengthen you. I want to comfort you. I want to pour into you. You have carried others long enough. Let me carry you now. Let me be the place where you rest, where you breathe, where you find the softness your heart has longed for. You do not have to push so hard anymore. You do not have to pretend to be strong all the time. You do not have to hide your worries behind a smile. You are safe with me. You can be honest with me. You can come as you are, without fear, without guilt, without shame. There is something I want you to understand deeply. I am proud of you. Not because of what you have accomplished, not because of what you have earned, not because of what you have proven, but because of who you are. You are mine, and you have continued walking even through moments that broke your heart. You have continued believing even when faith felt heavy. You have continued loving even when love cost you something. These things matter in ways you cannot measure. Heaven sees the quiet strength of your life even when the world does not. You have looked at others and wondered why their path seemed easier. You have looked at friends, neighbors, people you once knew and thought, why do they seem happier? Why did their life unfold differently? But what you do not see are the hidden battles inside every heart. Every soul carries something unseen. You are not the only one who has struggled, my child. You are not the only one who has questioned, doubted, or cried in silence. But hear me clearly. Even in your private battles, you were never fighting alone. I was there. I was giving you strength to go on. I was placing gentle encouragement in your spirit when you needed it most. I was whispering, you can make it, even when you felt like giving up. And you did make it. You are here now, hearing my words, receiving my comfort. That alone is a victory. That alone is proof of your courage. You may not realize how strong you are, but the fact that your heart is listening now, that your spirit still reaches toward me, shows me a strength that nothing in this world can take away. You are stronger than your fears, stronger than your worries, stronger than the shadows of your past. And I am here to remind you of that strength until you feel it fully again. There are moments ahead of you that will surprise you with beauty. Moments when peace will find you in ways you've never felt before. Moments when you will look back and say, I didn't think I could make it through that, but God carried me. And you will be right. I will carry you. Just as I always have. Just as I always will. My child, I want to encourage you now in the deepest way. Do not let discouragement speak louder than my voice. Do not let fear write the story of your future. Do not let the enemy of your soul convince you that nothing good remains for you. I am still writing your story. I am still guiding your steps. I am still preparing blessings for your life, blessings that fit you, blessings that understand your heart, blessings that meet you where you are. You have asked me before, Lord, do you still hear me? And the answer is yes. I hear every prayer, even the ones whispered through tears. I hear every longing, even the ones you cannot put into words. I hear every quiet ache of your heart, and I respond sometimes in ways you recognize immediately, and sometimes in ways that unfold slowly like the dawn. But I always respond. My silence is not absence. My timing is not neglect. My waiting is not forgetting. Every moment of your life is held carefully in my hands. There is more I want to say to you, more encouragement I want to give. I want you to know that the world may change, but my love does not. Your body may change, but my strength for you does not. People may come and go, but my presence does not. You may feel lonely at times, but I am closer to you than your own breath. Every morning you rise, I am with you. Every night you sleep, I am beside you. Every step you take, I walk with you. You do not move through this world without me. Let me speak now directly to the places in your heart that feel tired. You are safe. You are held. You are supported. You are protected. Nothing can happen to you without passing through my hands first. And everything that passes through my hands can be used for your good in ways you cannot yet understand. You have survived things that were meant to break you, and yet here you are listening to my voice. That alone is a victory written in heaven. Do not worry about the years behind you. Do not fear the years ahead. The time you have left on this earth is not shrinking. It is sacred. And I am walking with you through this sacred time, guiding you gently, lovingly, patiently. Your life still has meaning. Your days still have purpose. Your presence still has value. And I will continue to give you strength for each moment, peace for each day, and hope for each tomorrow. So let your heart lift a little now. Let your spirit breathe again. Let the weight you carry begin to fall away. I am here. I am holding you. And I am guiding you forward into a peace that will remain with you all the days of your life. Into a peace that will remain with you all the days of your life. But my child, because I love you so deeply, I must also speak to you with a gentle seriousness now. There are truths your heart needs to hear, truths that will protect you, guide you, and strengthen you for what lies ahead. I do not speak these words to frighten you, but to awaken you, to guard you, and to keep your spirit steady in a world that often tries to pull my children away from the path of peace. You have noticed how the world has changed. You have felt it in the way people speak to each other, in the way hearts have grown colder, in the way love sometimes feels harder to find. You have watched people chase after things that do not last: money, approval, appearance, attention, and you have seen how empty those things truly are. And though you have always tried to stay close to me, sometimes the noise of the world has made it hard for you to hear my whisper. Sometimes fear has spoken louder than faith. Sometimes worry has clouded the peace I tried to give you. Sometimes the distractions around you have slowly dimmed your inner light. But hear me now with your whole heart. I do not want you to lose the peace I am giving you. I do not want you to be pulled away by voices that do not come from me. I do not want the world's confusion to become your confusion. I do not want the world's fear to become your fear. My child, your heart is precious, and you must protect it. Not with hardness, not with anger, not with isolation, but with wisdom. There are things in life you must now let go of. Things that have taken your energy, your peace, your joy. Things that have drained your spirit without giving anything good in return. You know what these things are. The worries you replay over and over, the mistakes you keep punishing yourself for, the people whose words hurt you more than they should, the old memories that rise like shadows. My beloved child, it is time to release them. Not because you are trying to forget, but because they no longer belong in the place where I want to place my peace. I want to warn you gently about something the enemy of your soul often uses: your own thoughts against you. He whispers lies, that you are not enough, that your time has passed, that your mistakes define you, that your future is small, that your prayers are unheard. None of these things are true. But if you hold them in your heart, they begin to feel real. That is why I am asking you now, lovingly but firmly, to guard your mind. What you allow your thoughts to dwell on becomes the atmosphere of your soul. So when a thought rises that steals your peace, bring it to me. When a fear rises that weakens you, bring it to me. When a memory rises that hurts you, bring it to me. You were never meant to carry these things alone. And there is something else I want you to be cautious about: bitterness. Bitterness is a quiet poison. It begins small: a disappointment here, a hurt there, a word someone said, a moment someone failed you, and it grows if it is not surrendered. My child, you have experienced pain from others, and I know some wounds still feel tender. But do not let those wounds turn your heart cold. Do not let the wrongs of others harden your spirit. Forgiveness does not mean the pain didn't matter. It means you are choosing not to let it control you anymore. It means you are trusting me to heal you in ways the world cannot. You must also guard your heart against hopelessness. Hopelessness is not a feeling, it is a thief. It steals the joy of the present moment. It steals the expectation of future blessings. It steals the light I placed inside you. And I have not created you to live in the shadow of despair. I created you to walk in hope, even when you do not see what lies ahead. There is a path I want you to walk now, and it is a simple one, but a sacred one. I want you to walk with me moment by moment, not rushing ahead, not clinging to the past, not worrying about tomorrow, just today, just this moment, just this breath. If you stay with me in each moment, the future will unfold with peace, and the past will lose its power to trouble you. My child, the world tries to distract you with things that do not matter: endless noise, endless opinions, endless worries. But I want you to focus on what is eternal: love, faith, compassion, peace, and the quiet strength of a heart that trusts me. These are the treasures that last. These are the riches that cannot be taken from you. And let me say this clearly: do not let fear decide your choices anymore. Fear has led you down paths that exhausted you. Fear has made you dim your own light. Fear has made you doubt my presence. But fear is a liar. Fear is not your protector. I am, and I am far stronger than anything you will face. So walk forward with me. Even if your steps are slow, walk. Even if you feel unsure, walk. Even if the world around you seems uncertain, walk. I will steady you. I will hold you. I will make your path clear in ways you never expected. You have looked at your life and wondered whether certain parts could have been different. You have asked yourself whether you missed something, whether you should have taken another path, whether you made mistakes that changed your destiny. But I am here to tell you nothing you have done has put you beyond the reach of my plan. I work through every circumstance. I redeem every mistake. I bring purpose out of every season. What matters now is not what you could have done, but what you choose to do with the days I am giving you now. And I want you to choose peace. I want you to choose forgiveness. I want you to choose hope. I want you to choose trust. I want you to choose light over darkness, truth over confusion, love over fear. These choices shape your spirit, and your spirit matters immensely to me. You have lived long enough to understand that life is fragile, but I want you to also understand that life is sacred. Your life is sacred, your breath is sacred, your days are sacred, and everything I am saying to you now is meant to lead you into a deeper, steadier, stronger place. A place where you walk through your remaining days with clarity, with purpose, with peace, and with my presence guiding you gently. So listen closely. My child, there is a shift happening inside you even now. Something is waking up, something is being strengthened, something is being healed. And this is my doing, because I love you too much to let you walk the rest of your life carrying burdens you were never meant to carry. Let me lead you now. Let me guide you. Let me protect your heart so that the rest of your journey is filled with more peace than pain, more hope than fear, more clarity than confusion, more light than darkness. My beloved child, now as you move into this final part of my message for you today, let your heart be calm, your spirit be still, and your thoughts rest gently in my hands. You have walked with me through this entire journey of words, and every word was chosen for you. Every sentence was shaped with your life, your struggles, your past, and your future in mind. I am leading you toward the place where your soul can finally exhale. I am guiding you toward a peace that the world cannot give you. And in this last part, I want to gather everything we have spoken about and place it gently into your heart so it becomes part of you, living within you, guiding you long after these words end. My child, listen with the ears of your soul. You are becoming new. You may not feel it yet. You may still feel tired, overwhelmed, or unsure, but I see what you cannot see. I see the small shifts inside you, the quiet courage, the new thoughts, the deeper longing for good, for peace, for me. Transformation does not always happen with noise or fireworks. Sometimes it happens in the quiet decision you made last night. Sometimes it happens in the subtle way your heart softened this morning. Sometimes it happens in the way you chose kindness, forgiveness, patience, even when it was difficult. Nothing is wasted. Everything is noticed. Every movement of your heart matters to me. There is something I want you to understand very deeply. You are not behind. You have not failed me. You have not disappointed me. You are not late. You are not lost. You are exactly where your journey has brought you, and every moment has shaped you. You look at your life and see the broken pieces, but I see the foundation being rebuilt. You look at your past and see mistakes, but I see lessons that have made you wiser, humbler, and more compassionate. You look at your struggles and see weakness, but I see battles you have survived, storms you endured, and strength that was born through pain. Do not be harsh with yourself, my child. You have carried burdens that would have crushed others. You have walked through nights that felt endless, yet here you are, still seeking me, still standing, still hoping for peace, still longing for my voice. That alone tells me who you truly are. Now I want to speak to you about the days ahead. There is a path opening for you, a path that requires courage, trust, and patience. I will not pretend it will always be easy. Growth rarely is. Healing requires honesty. Change requires letting go. Breakthrough requires persistence. But I promise you this, you will not walk it alone. I will go before you. I will walk beside you. I will carry you when your strength fades, and I will fill you with new strength every time you feel empty. You have prayed for new beginnings, and I have heard you. But new beginnings often require gentle closures. Let me help you close what needs to be closed. Let me heal what needs to be healed. Let me remove what was never meant to stay, even if saying goodbye feels difficult. I am not taking anything away from you to hurt you. I am redirecting you so you can receive what your heart has prayed for. My child, you must understand something that will change your life. Not every loss is a punishment. Some losses are protection. Some endings are answers. Some doors close because I heard conversations you did not hear, saw things you did not see, and knew battles you never needed to fight. Trust what I remove just as much as you trust what I bring. Now let me speak to your heart's private wounds, the ones no one sees, the ones you hide behind a smile, the ones you avoid thinking about because they still sting. My beloved child, let them come to me. Bring me your hurt, your shame, your fears, your regrets, your sorrow. Bring me the memories that broke you. Bring me the disappointments that exhausted you. Bring me the people who hurt you. Bring me the thoughts that keep you awake at night. There is nothing too heavy for me, and there is nothing too dark for my light. You do not have to pretend with me. You do not have to be strong with me. You can cry in my presence. You can ask questions. You can feel unsure. I will not turn you away. I will never be disappointed in your honesty. I will never condemn you for being human. I created you. I know your heart more deeply than anyone ever will, and I love you more fiercely than you can imagine. In this final part of my message, I want you to hear my voice speak these words into every part of your being. You are loved. You are forgiven. You are chosen. You are protected. You are guided. You are not alone. Take these words into your spirit. Repeat them. Speak them to your heart in moments of fear. Speak them when you feel unworthy. Speak them when life feels heavy. These truths are not temporary. They are eternal. They are rooted in my heart for you. I also want you to understand that your future is not determined by your past. I can rewrite stories. I can redeem years. I can restore what was lost. I can turn mistakes into testimonies. I can bring blessings out of situations that once broke you. Do not limit what I can do in your life. Do not assume that because something has not happened yet, it will never happen. My timing is perfect even when it feels slow. My plan is wise even when it feels confusing. My path is safe even when it feels uncertain. You only see a puzzle piece. I see the whole picture. You see a step. I see the entire path. You see a delay. I see preparation. You see rejection. I see redirection. You see loss. I see growth. Trust me. Even when you do not understand, trust me. Even when you feel tired, trust me. Even when you feel unworthy, trust me. Even when your prayers seem unanswered, trust me. Now, my child, breathe. You are safe. You are held. You are watched over. Nothing is out of my control. Nothing is too late for me. Nothing is too broken for me to restore. You are stepping into a new chapter, a chapter of clarity, healing, strength, and peace. The storms of yesterday will not define your tomorrow. The pain of the past will not follow you into the future I am preparing. Walk with me, talk to me, trust me. You are entering a season where my presence will become clearer, my peace will become deeper, and my guidance will become stronger in your life. I am not far, I am here, I am with you, and I will never leave you. Now rise, my beloved child, lift your head, straighten your heart. You are not who you were. You are becoming who I created you to be. Go forward with me, and watch how your life begins to change.